Welcome back, my dubes. This is your boy Repreach here, and today we're just having some fun with some Minecraft. And okay, yeah, that's too quiet for y'all. That should be fine. Yeah. So, woo, wrong one. There we go. Still doing some cringe. And we're just playing some Minecraft today. It's gonna be continuing in the hard world. Those to get, and then, okay, we don't really have food. There we go. Do we? I mean, we can start the mob farm, but we're kind of a little too hungry to pull it off. Let's upgrade the sword to a stone sword. And start. And then we'll go on the hunt, get some food, or maybe I start building the farm inside the house. I can't tell. It's a little difficult to figure out. Let's close that door though. That's for sure that we need that done. Otherwise, we're gonna get screwed by a creeper when they actually show up. Y'all know. Hold up, this mic's just a little distant. I gotta do some funnies today because it's not the normal setup. And I'm trying to fix the issues that we've come across as we're doing this. It's almost night already. Keep shuffling. Jeez, I got so much health points. Okay, that does do some extermination. Takes like 4 hits to kill. 5, 6, 7? The stone sword? Yikes. Okay. Well, it looks like our base is lit up. Armadillo. It's so cute. There's so many flowers. Anyways. Neat. Oh, sleepies. I also turned on simple like expression tracking, so I can flex some of the emotions my model has. But it does end up with some downsides of like it'll do some overtrack because it's not tuned in all the way yet, and I keep forgetting to sit down and do that as well as tune my VODs and then edit my VODs. Yeah. I keep forgetting to edit my VODs. I've set aside like, hold up, wait. I just realized something. I still had the background on from Yoink. From when we did the chess stream this past week. And let me fix my screen. There we go. The horn's gone. Sorry. We can't have such a horny chat today. So I gotta get rid of the horn before somebody brings it up. Ooh. Okay. I haven't heard this one before. At this point, I feel like I gotta start just learning all of NFX on the guitar so I can just not give a crap. anymore. Or, that's not the expression I mean. Not like not give a crap. Not be surprised. That's what I meant. Like, how can I word that even further? Okay. I want to not get surprised by these songs and just, you know, rock out and enjoy them while we're doing this when I'm playing NFX, but that's probably 100% a selfish move. I'm just wanting to understand what I play. There's some musicians out there that are extreme ideologues. There's some artists out there that are extreme ideologues. And I'd like to think I'm amongst them, considering how I interact with artists. But I'm not that level of good that I can justify it. You know, so I'm pretty lethargic today. I finally gotten sleep. I don't know how often I say this, but I'm an engineering student in college, and I typically, realistically, only sleep 4 hours a day, unfortunately, and that grinds it, yeah, as a person. When you screw your body over like that, you deny yourself until the weekends, which I will sleep like it's comatose, and I will just not wake up for 12 to 14 hours. So yeah, I've not been taking the greatest care of my health, and now that I kind of am, I just slept for a total of 15 hours in the past 24. My body realized it's exhausted. Oh, I'm blind. I don't see the torches that were already in my inventory. And then I guess I'll shove the charcoal back in. Another upside of using a campfire is this and this can be cooked at the same time. Going down deeper while that's cooking is just gonna be kind of a waste of time. So I'm gonna need to start putting carpeted and campfire underneath to try getting that perfected, and then we can become the beekeeper again. Alright, cool. I'm only going down there with one pick. We're almost out on this one too. Let's change that. I almost want to build another crafting table down there to save us some time. But hold up, let me skip. Yeah. Sorry guys. That was sad. Made y'all have to listen to an ad. Yeah. Okay, now we got torches, we got pickaxes. I kind of want to play some songs, but I don't want to get in trouble. Let's just say it's Baby No Money, 2 time zones. I gotten that stuck in my head, and then seeing the video is just brings back a whole bunch of nostalgia. I'm in 2 time zones on my money and I'm at. I thought I've heard this before, but I haven't. I've entered new Nefex territory. Sounds like I gotta level up my game in knowing this music. We're on the journey. It'd be really cool if I could play any openings, and then I could actually study AMQ. To say the least, a lot of people whip my booty in AMQ. Hello, Mariella. Nice to have you here. You really stream so nice. Let's connect with friends on your stream. Add me on Discord. Sure. I'm down. I will say though, you're gonna have to wait until the stream's over because I try to keep all my others off while doing stream so I can be here and not just have like dead air for like 2 minutes entirely. Never. Okay, so I'll explain why this method that I'm doing is efficient / inefficient. For purposes of going down, when you start getting the ability to place some slabs, this is really fast, but it also spreads quite wide. So since you're going 3x3, you're able to expose a total of 3, 4, 12 blocks into the wall, compared to the normal 8. So it's doing something expansive, and then at the same time you're getting a whole bunch of material. The downside is, as you see, it takes a lot of mining, a lot of time to get progress, but it gives you speed of access of rising. The reason why you're going 3 for every one down, because it goes slab, nothing, nothing, slab. You could technically go slab, nothing, slab, nothing, but considering you're mining in a 3 box, it just feels more natural to do it this way. So it's not fast climb, not fast descent. It's smooth climb, smooth descent, but it is a very strong sweep. Because you're going so wide that it doesn't really matter, and you could, obviously I probably should be doing a hybrid approach, but we're taking this world slow. Okay, so we got copper. Time to test something. Can we mine copper with? Yes. We don't need iron for this. What's our chords? We're looking for the Z or Y. 30. We want to be negative like 50. I keep forgetting the new one. It used to be 12. Why do they make it so much bigger? I remember back in my day with Minecraft, used to have smaller worlds. So small you could find the world edge and build across it. And that would be my strategy. Since you didn't need sunlight, since if you dove along the edge of the world, it doesn't matter if you could see the diamonds that were exposed. It matters the fact that... Okay. In this case, I am just going to make a crafting table because screw it. We're not going all the way back up just for another axe. And it's perfect since that was made there. Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. We want to get iron, but we gotta wait. Come. I almost wanna. I really gotta figure out how to do the funnies with the music where I can split my sources. Because I as much as I love Netflix, I'm not feeling the vibe today. I'm not feeling the vibe for an FX, and I want to hear something else for once in a while. I'll do in stream. I want to play some old Minecraft parody songs and all that I know, and just vibe. I mean, we can still vibe, right? Just the deep depth mining skills that have been honed throughout the years. Funny enough, hold up, do I want to say these stories? I'll put it this way. Your boy Preach has met many people in his life. Some of which took medications and they didn't end up well. I've seen the downsides of being medicated. I've seen the upsides. And don't take away from people that, you know, do. Don't get me wrong. It's just I've seen so many bad cases that I don't wanna. If given the option, your boy Preach will choose not to medicate himself. I mean, but also I've told this before. I'm a special case on the end of me being medicated could lead me to my death pretty quickly with how weak my system is and how weird my system is. I think I said it recently, but I am diagnosed with ADHD, OCD, and slow processing, to say the least. I'm not gonna say it because it makes some people uncomfortable, and I don't want to deal with the headache of another person who's not screaming at me for saying the diagnosis that I have. I've had that before. It'll happen freshman year of college. Some girl screamed at me and said, actually, my cousin is special needs. It's like, I just said I was. And, okay, so cool. The fact that your cousin makes you special enough to tell me what to do. Cool. Not have sympathy for me and treat me like crap all night. Ugh. Hello. How you doing, Shin? Right now, we just mining, and I'm telling dirt from real life stories.
Meet Asana, a work management
Ads. No.
Teams can stay.
Shut up. There we go. Okay, ads silent now. For now. No. We can't sleep pretty good. How's life there? Good question. I funnily enough, just got sleep after so long. So for once, I cannot feel you. I have a couple tricks to help me though. Changing the temperature, because you know you might be too hot, you might be dehydrated. Unless if you have insomnia. If you got straight up insomnia, I can't help you. It's good to hear that it's pretty good. I think since we got iron now, I will make a stone cutter and we'll start making the half slabs so I can waste less energy going up and down. Back in the old days, I would have also had gone the full dig straight down, or dig 2 slots straight down pretty much. And then since you dig 2 slots straight down, one you can stand on while you dig the other, and you can rotate back and forth, and you can dig down with a ladder. And since you're digging 2 tunnels, you're able to put a ladder on one side and torches on the other. And I mean, to get down fast, it's a really good method. There are some issues, but they're not really that bad in comparison to what other things could do. So I don't really consider it that kind of deconstructive. Keep one stack, toss the seeds in. Toss that. Gunpowder we don't need on us. Dirt we don't need on us. Mention it. Maybe it's too cold. Maybe. Maybe it is. See, I typically am the opposite. I'm too hot. I like it. I used to dig straight down, but since the caves and cliff update, I don't dare to anymore. I know! Okay, personally, I hate that update. I like the cool warden stuff and everything, but I hate how it's just... I love mangoes. I love, like, the cool stuff that came with it. Like, all the cool new stuff. But I'm not a fan of how much more dangerous it became and then how much deeper I have to dig. Like, Deep Slate, I really like the look of it. But, oh my gosh, do I not want to deal with it, man. We also got to cook some stew. Yeah, no. I don't... Like, I now have to remember that, like, -54 is, like, the ideal place to mine, I think. And it used to just be, like, 12. Just remember 12. And I'm like, that's easy. You go all the way down to bedrock, and you count up 12. You need, like, 3 of these. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember the whole recipe. I'm trying to make a grindstone. We're trying to make a stone cutter. So it irks me, to say the least. I need more. I'm in 2 time zones of the money where I'm at. Huge is the cave. And yeah, mobs will likely spawn absolutely everywhere, screwing you all over. I forgot to unmute the music. Where is this? Screw it. We don't need music for this. Where? There it is. Stone cutter. Okay, so it is 3 stone and then iron. It's just... Why? Why do they have to spawn exactly everywhere I don't need them to be? Hello, Witch Gizmo. Welcome in. Yeah, it's just like the caves. I mean, it's cool. It's cool. And it's nice, but then also it screws up all your mob farms too, you know? Like they're all over the place, and you try building a mob farm at, you know, at a decent Y level, and it's just like, no, you forgot there's a cave right there. And there's so many now pitfalls created by them. I mean, I remember the trenches were like epic back. Oh, I forgot to do the thing. The whole reason why we made the stone cutter and wanted to get the stone cutter, I completely forgot. I probably should just be adding it while I'm doing this. Hi, how you doing? Watch, this is gonna be speedy going up and down now. Oh yeah. The upgrade is kicking in. And then like that. This should be nice and clean down. The upside with the cape. Darn it. The upsides for most people outweigh the downsides. I mean, if I was really, really that mad, I would stop playing Minecraft. I stopped playing a lot of things that changed on me in a way that was not for the way that I liked. Like, I stopped playing Magic entirely, and I spent at least 6 years running around a good chunk of the southern states trying to qualify for at an RCQ, and it didn't happen really. It really didn't happen. I tried. I tried, right? But I knew a lot of good players. There were some parts I was stubborn about. Thanks for the follow, Shin. But even though I met good people along the way and it all, I don't know, it's just some parts of the game that have just pushed me away as a player. You can probably hear the whole complaint on KB's channel whenever I'm in chat with him. But it's also funny hearing him rant sometimes about it, because bro sometimes goes overly deep trying to sell people on One Piece. It's like, dude, One Piece is still a card game, you know? Whenever you want to play a card game, heads up, words from, I want to say the wise. Oh, you were so close to getting it all. Oh, it's because I'm hungry. I can't run. I think. Maybe. I don't think I screwed up my mining technique. I don't think I did. It doesn't feel like... I guess it's just because it's taking a sec. I don't know, my sprinting feels slow. Anywho. Wait, maybe? Oh, it's 3 space. There's literally no way that I don't. I mean, it's 4 on those parts. I don't get it. Anytime you play a card game, you're gonna have to deal with variance. And variance is very funny. Because on one day it can be completely on your side. The next, you can just get screwed. You can just get completely donked on. Everything can go completely wrong. That's the fun of card games. And my argument always will be, if you get fed up with playing card games because something weird happens and blah blah blah, X deck issue, or it's luck based, I will tell you, go play chess. This chess is a what in the scientific terms called a perfect game. A perfect game describes a game where all information is known. Minecraft's not quite that, because you can't see through walls. Yeah. If you have, basically imagine Minecraft but like wall hacks. If you have Minecraft with wall hacks, that would make it the scientific definition of a perfect game. Issue with perfect games. So the basic example of a perfect game is Nim's game. For what an issue with perfect games would be. Nim's game, if you are not informed, is a completely rigged carny game. If you go first, you should lose every single time you play. It's a game where, I'll simplify it down, you have some number divisible by 4. So let's say 4 of objects, and each player has to take objects linearly. And each player only gets to take 1, 2, or 3 objects per turn. If you as the actual player go first and you take 1, the carny is going to take 3. He gets the last object. He wins off the rip. If you as the player take 2, he'll take 2. He'll get the last object. He will win. The only time the player can win, the real player can win, is when they're let to win. When the carny screws up off the perfect strategy. And that's the problem with perfect games, is there is a solvable perfect strategy. Because there's no variance, because there's no random, it'll always work out the same. And since it's always going to work out the same, strategy matters a lot, but it also means it can become repetitious and null and dull. So that's the issue with the perfect game. When you start adding variance and random factors to it, you make people play out of unique situations. So there's no perfect strategy, but you can devise a good strategy. which somehow is different. I promise. Like, it's a guaranteed win versus a likely win. And whenever I hear somebody complain about card games suck because of the aspect of variance, I just gotta tell them, go play chess. It's a perfect game. Yep, cheers. Let's see. I gotta do this. So that gets us the 3. And back down here. Now I gotta figure out how we deal with this cave. I don't know. I don't know if I even want to. Yep, same. I mean, it's fine losing. You can always learn from losing. But it's the other stuff. It's all the other stuff that gets mixed up in between. Some people get too salty. Some people get too salty. But I'm not feeling so good, so I think I'm gonna have to end stream quite a bit early. And yeah, I'll see y'all later. Sorry, I gotta go.